Jonni Roxville is he loves women, all colors, all sizes, all ages. It doesn't really matter as long as you're 18 to 80. He's crazy, baby. That's what Johnny's all about.
Now, does he play an instrument?
Oh, he plays all instruments, man. He can play guitar, tiddlywinks, all that stuff.
Okay, so I'm a little skeptical about this rock star type persona, but Ebony, so you'll be able to try to get us up close and personal with this rock star.
I am. I'm so interested to see what he has to say.
All right, folks, and now we're back to this match. Mr. Stanley, he came in a little bit of a...
Mr. Stanley, that turncoat, that Benedict Arnold, that pizza.
Mahoney, let's try to stay on track here.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm saying Mr. Stanley came out in a bit of a methodical fashion. Looked like he was out for business. Now, tell the fans exactly what's the history between these teams.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, months back we saw the Raging Rebel, Robert Stanley, turn his back on his friend for the past 20 years, Jonni Roxville, as he power drove the man on the title. Johnny did not get to make it to their matchup because he was attacked in his chiropractor's parking lot.
Now, was this a music-related argument?
No, this was not. This was all about Robbie being egotistical and just out from himself. Now he was declaimed the champion by a forfeit. Ash come out at the last show, knocked Jonni Roxville completely out with the belt. And again, the Raging Rebel became victorious. As you see, great in-ring wrestling by Bobby Yela and Robert Ash. This is something Ash just came back, formed the Ash Society, and his #1 target right now is Bobby Yela for that Carolina Classic Championship.
Now, Bobby Yela has a amateur wrestling background.
Oh, yes, he does.
Because he knows to keep a handle on it. Do you know he used to ride a yellow school bus to school?
Yeah, I'm sure he did. We all did, Tom.
He ate a lot of bananas.
That he did. As you see, the chops from the resident rock star, lays him in. The technical artist in trouble, whips him in. Irish whip comes back. Backdrop coming up. Nicely done.
His favorite star is the sun.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
His favorite soft drink is Mellow Yellow.
Yeah, or Sun Drop. Here we go now. There's a tag back. You know, Yela.
You see, Mr. Cameraman, I've done my homework. I know a little bit of research about these guys.
Yela and Johnny haven't tagged up recently, but look at that double axe handle. Nice teamwork by Yela and Johnny. And all Rebel can do is sit there and watch as Robert Ash gets beat. Now, let me tell you, next month, you're going to see a tag team match between Ash and this month on the 12th. Mr. Stanley and Robert Ash versus Jonni Roxville and a mystery partner. So don't miss it next weekend, Wentworth Armory, Tom. You're going to be there. I'm going to be there.
I will, but, you know, let's not assume.
Oh, missile dropkick, second rope.
Based on the way Robert Stanley looks, let's not assume that Roxville will be not injured at that point.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's assume that.
I'm looking into his eyes.
Well, let's assume that monster he has out there
come to give punishment. Now, this is an interesting strategy, Mahoney. Looks like he's purposefully laying in wait a little bit, letting his partner do some of the early lifting in this match. Mahoney, let's try to stay on pace with the commentary.
Yeah,
I'm trying to analyze the actual match.
Yeah, you're analyzing, all right. JB Smooth was the most hated person in wrestling, period. Now the most loved after Robert Stanley overcome his hatred, and you know how hated he was. And that monster who turned on 3J3.
I don't hate anybody.
Well, I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for that monster, that big, dumb gorilla of a bear out there holding that belt, the Raging Rebel would not be the champion. He's big, he's bad, but he's dumb.
See, Mahoney, that's the difference between you and I. You get very emotional. I'm just out here to call the scientific element of the matches.
Yeah, that you are. Yeah. That's all you're out here to do, right? Not hate on the guys, not show favoritism, none of that.
Using the ropes.
Yeah, using the ropes. He's choking the man, Tom. Good God.
See, Mahoney, if I had my way, we'd be on the public warning system.
Yeah. Look at that now. There's the monster choking the man on the outside.
Well, Roxville's going to get his guy killed. Why is Roxville distracting the ref?
I don't know, but that big backdrop didn't really affect Ash too much. Guillotine leg drop. Bobby Yela takes it right across the throat.
So one thing I notice about Yela, he does his best work when he can stay locked up in an amateur wrestling type style, and he can keep the opponents under his grasp.
I agree with that, Tom.
When he gets out and about too much, his size is really coming back to hurt him a little bit.
I agree with that. Quick tag.
He's got good speed, but if you got him like they've got him and they're working him over.
Yep. Well,
as I was saying, Mahoney, Stanley's come in. He was waiting a little bit. He waited till he has his opponent loosened up. and he seems to be thriving under this situation in the match.
I agree with that, Tom. As you see, Robbie trying to hush the crowd, but they could care less nowadays as he chops the you-know-what out of Yela.
It couldn't care less.
Oh, I'm sorry,
could not care less.
I'm sorry, grammar teacher. It could not care less. What are we, in elementary school? Give me a break, Tom.
Just trying to correct it so you don't say it again, Mahoney. Just trying to be a good friend.
Yeah, here we go now. As the Raging Rebel fires back, Yela now firing back to the breadbasket. Shot to the forehead. Another shot to the forearm. I mean to the forehead, excuse me. Too excited. Drop toe hold, nicely done by Yela. Ties the legs up. Half Boston Crab to a full Boston Crab. And Tom, let me tell you what's going to happen on April the 2nd.
Hang on, I want to talk about this Boston Crab, Mahoney. This might be the end of this one.
No, it's not going to be the end of this. See, I told you, he outweighs Bobby Yela, Tom.
Did you know that move is illegal in Massachusetts?
It is not illegal in Massachusetts. And he goes right for the knee. On April the 2nd, at our show, it's going to be completely in a cage, the second part of the show, and you will see Jonni Roxville versus the Raging Rebel for the HWA Heavyweight Championship. And it will be an I Quit match. Don't miss it.
Mahoney, wrestlers were not meant to wrestle in cages. It's ridiculous. It's unnecessarily violent.
Yeah.
And if I be there, I will be there in protest.
Well, I hope you're there. Due to the fact that you're going to be there March the 12th, so I hope you'll be there.
So, Mahoney, I want to talk about the ref for a second.
Oh!
I just don't feel like he has good control over this match.
And the referee has lost complete control as Ash is now distracted him.
Make his presence more known.
Oh, look at Robbie. Oh, look at Robbie now. Puts this Raging Rebel. Come on. A foot on the man's chest, Tom. Is that okay?
You got a 2 count out of it, Mahoney.
Yeah, so got a 2 count.
Last I checked, the object was to get a pin.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right, but not. Here we go now as the cheaters tag in the other cheater. Ash. You know, I say a lot about these guys, but Ash calls himself the technical artist, and it is for a reason because he can go in that squared circle.
Okay, and I'm going to apologize to our fans for this inobjectivity on the part of some of the members of the announcing team. We're going to try to call this thing down the middle.
Yeah, that's what we do, Tom.
You hear that, Mahoney?
Yeah, that's what we do. Well, what color was Bobby Yela wearing again?
And I'm impressed with the way Bobby Yela has just been held in the corner.
Nice butterfly suplex, by the way.
Roxville was ready with the save, but Yela had a little bit left.
That he did. Look, Tom, after he just took that beautiful butterfly suplex,
he needs to get to that tag.
He does. I agree with you, Tom. He's been in there too much. He's wasted too much energy now. He needs to tag in Roxville.
I think sometimes your emotions get the best of you and you just want to...
Oh, I agree, but nice monkey flip out the corner. And listen to this crowd, Tom. A little sound there, but you get it.
They're probably waiting for the rock star.
Oh, listen to him. He goes to the top. Flying clothesline. 1, 2, and he almost got him. Snuck out the back door, Tom.
Now, I'm wondering, do you think this rock star is even going to be able to perform with that head of hair?
Yes, he does it all the time.
We had a guy on my high school soccer team that had hair that long, and our coach made him cut it off. I think if this J.B. Smooth was a proper manager, he would ask for a haircut.
Okay, well, that was a beautiful clothesline. And what does his hair have to do with what kind of competitor he is?
Gets in your eyes, Mahoney.
Yeah, well, and also someone can pull and use as a weapon. Here we go. Look at that now. He's mocking him. Come on, ref. He's mocking him.
You pull at those extensions, you're liable to end up with a handful of hair, literally.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to knock that. I thought it was real. Wait a minute now, referee. Johnny's trying to get in. JB's saying, watch him, and they're just raking. Look at that, Tom. Look.
Well, why is Roxville distracting the ref?
You don't see that.
He's trying to get his own partner killed.
Well, as they tying Bobby up like he's a bread tie. Backstabber! Oh my God, in the corner.
Mahoney, you know the only sport where it's legal to pull hair?
What's that?
NFL football. See, cameraman, you're learning a few things too, aren't you, today?
Yeah, actually I am.
You know what? As you're talking to the cameraman, I think the only sport that is legal to pull hair is women's street fighting. I could be wrong, though.
Mahoney, you're watching a different network than me.
Yeah. Here we go. Look at that back kick. Nice insecurity. Bobby Yela got to find the mustard to get to the tag now. Can he do it, Tom? Nice insecurity, but he's got to capitalize.
I'm anxious to see what Roxville has.
There he is. The resident
So
rock
is
star
the
almost
crowd.
trips getting in. He's so excited. Right hand after right hand. Whips in the Rebel. Rebel comes back now. Big drop kick by Jonni. And Jonni Roxville has got a vendetta that would kill a horse against the Raging Rebel. Big scoop slam.
What kind of the horse lose a race you bet on?
No, what? You know what
Roxville's
I'm
on
talking
the top
about.
rope, folks.
Jonni, elbow drop. Out of the ordinary, but he hit it. That could
He's
be
gotta
over.
get on that
1,
cover, Mahoney.
2. Oh, and Ash comes in and just slides him off. What a matchup. You've been to an HWA show. Is this not great stuff?
Now, I'm impressed with Roxville right there. He got, the save came in. His opponent went out to get back out on the ring apron. Roxville knocked him right back off. He can get.
Look at that. Testicular claw. I'm sure you didn't see that either, did you, Tom?
I thought he grabbed the leg.
Yeah. Okay. He grabbed the leg.
Might have been a medical check.
Yeah, okay. His third leg. Here we go now. Ash comes in now. Referee's letting this go. Get him out of there, ref. Do your job. Double team. Oh, and he flips one. And he holds on. Ash holds on.
Sunset.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's Bobby doing? Clothesline a forearm. Rolls through.
He's right in the ropes.
He's in the ropes. But he's got his arms down. That's
He's
it.
in the ropes, I think.